welcome to our TV and welcome to Patreon membership. So on this episode, I'm sharing actual session from client. So there are a bunch of amazing advice given by his higher self. So check it out. See you later. A lot of people are interested in New Earth. Do you have any insight what people in his generation can do in daily basis to shift themselves, go through to 5D?
This generation can help by bringing awareness and consciousness about what the things in life that really do matter to an individual, and for them to grow to become a better human being, one person at a time, so they can actually share that feeling with one another. And all that just happens with one person at a time, and no one person is going to do all the work. It's going to be a collective of a lot of people trying to achieve or obtain a similar goal in life, and to just want to do it, not doing it for a return or anything, and just solely doing it just because they want to, and they want to give from the bottom of their heart. And with the whole new generation aspect is that they can use social media into their advantage and to better spread that throughout not just the state or country, but throughout the world, and bringing and sharing awareness through that means.
Do you think sharing their own unique spiritual journey would be helpful in his generation?
I wouldn't be able to say for the whole generation or talk for the whole generation, because within it there's different groups of people that are in different levels of awareness. And as much as each and every person has their timing of achieving that for themselves, whether it be early on in their life or later on in their life, that they realize it. It's there for them to work on it, as long as they are more educated about it. So yes, the whole sharing spiritual experiences and other stories from other people is very beneficial to share with other people that are open in that way to take in what other people have to say.
What do you think is a percentage of his particular generation? Like how many people are awakened right now?
I would say about 30 to 40% of the population.
His population?
Yeah,
That's a very high number.
that is a very high number.
Is it because they have a particular DNA structure which is more, we would say, yes, and having more extraterrestrial DNA is already awakened within themselves than, let's say, compared to older generation?
I feel like as much as the older generation did not have much to be distracted.
You mean like older generation is like not distracted by cell phone or social media kind of thing? That's what you're saying?
Correct. Being preoccupied with making a living or feeding their children or something.
Right. So they were older generations are preoccupied with different kind of stuff than his generation in their 20s.
Correct.
But his generation is a lot more awakened. Is there any reason why?
I think it's because they see the flaws in what has grew to be the new generation of people, and the change in perspective and having more exposure to the options they can branch into. And just by having more options, it sets different paths for each individual to think about. So they're thinking more about what it is that they want for themselves instead of like rushing into, oh, I have to get a job. I'm just need to make a living in that sense.
Ah, so they are less caught by the structure.
Correct. They're kind of making their own structure. They're changing it to be for it to fit their own way of living in
Oh,
a way.
that's so cool.